Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Fibre Friends podcast. I'm Louise from Wildflower Woe.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Cheryl from My Needle Crafts.
Okay, the big question is, I think I have comments today.
Well, that's good.
I know, last night I didn't. I think YouTube just likes playing around with me. It's like, keep me in suspense. Will I get chat comments this time? Will I not? And today it's our lucky day. I get to read from the screen, not from my phone.
I gotta move this garbage can before I kick it a million times.
Hi,
There we go.
Diane. Hi, Trudy. Hi, Catherine.
Good morning. Good morning.
Happy,
Catherine's here.
happy April, everybody.
Yay, it's April.
I know, which means
Sock knitting.
sock month. How many pairs of socks are you going to knit this month, Cheryl?
I cast one on.
Did you? I did
I
not.
did.
I'm going to cast a pair on Monday because I feel like I need to have 3 pairs on the go this month. I think I can have 3 and finish.
Is it me freezing or are you freezing?
Uh-oh. I don't know. You're froze on my end. Oh, there you're back. Okay.
I don't know if it's me or you.
I don't know. I'm like, oh, see?
Oh, Jude says that YouTube is was glitching hard last night.
Oh, was it? I was gonna say, here, I got all excited that I have comments, and then I probably jinxed myself. Now the connection's gonna be bad. Like you can't have it all. Asa, good afternoon. Asa, how are you? All right, Asa, you must have socks on for sock month, right? You always have socks on the go. Hi, Trish. Okay, so Cheryl, you said that you cast on a new pair of socks.
I did. Yeah, Diane said Cheryl was, yeah, it just come up and said, your internet connection is unstable.
Oh.
It's probably my laptop because, I haven't restarted it and I couldn't even tell you how long ago.
Well, fingers crossed. We've got to get through
We'll
it.
catch up. It is good. What did you just ask me? I'm sorry.
Your sock, your cast on, your brand new sock cast on.
Yeah, I cast on.
Did we get to see it?
Good morning, Asa. I mean, good afternoon.
She's ahead of us.
Nice to see everybody. Bernadette, Mark, Trish. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon to Jude.
Yeah.
So, Louise was so wonderfully gifted us this comfort sock for Christmas. Yes. Our little group. And of course, if you know or don't know, we go to a little retreat in May. And she thought we should all have matching socks in different colorways. So this is my color. It doesn't even have a name.
I know. I wish they. Oh, hi, Jen.
It's funny.
Oh, does it say?
Made in Italy for H&W in Germany. 75.25. Anyway, no.
Mine's
it just has a number.
Does it say anything on the? Oh, I probably because it was a gift. I took the price tag off yours.
Oh, so it had a color name on the price tag?
Yeah.
Is it one of those deals where it probably tells you on the website a color? And
I think. Well, mine isn't super fancy. It just says green. So I don't know what yours is. Yours is like oh, I think she's rose again. But yours is just like a nice red. I tried to find colors. There wasn't a huge selection of colors, but I tried to pick colors that I was kind of in everybody's favorite color. So you kind of got a reddy, rusty color.
Mine's like reds, pinks, and grays. It's not even rust. It's like
no rust in yours?
red leaning to pink.
Okay.
And that's like pretty right on.
It looks nice.
Anyway, I started.
Oh, look at that. Oh, you've got a toe and I've got a leg.
I got a toe and part of a foot. Now I am doing a 3x1 rib. It's kind of hard to see in this
Okay, you
yarn,
can
but
see it. You can see it.
I'm doing it because that's how I like to fit. So I don't know how you're finding this yarn, but I know Trish and Alyssa both found that it was kind of thin.
Well, it's funny because we were talking about that on one of our little knit nights,
Mhm.
and you guys mentioned that, and I'm like, what? I'm like, I've started the sock, and I didn't pick up the yarn and think that,
It
but then
didn't feel,
after you mentioned it, I'm like, I was knitting on it last week, and I'm like, okay, maybe. I mean, it's definitely thinner than Croy.
and I think it was, well, yeah, obviously
Obviously,
everything's
yeah,
thinner than Croy, but your
everything is, yeah.
fabric, are you not feeling like your fabric's kind of loosey goosey?
Um, I don't know, not overly, no.
Okay, so it feels fine to you.
Yeah, I guess we'll see
Um,
if I put it on, but no, I wouldn't. I mean, it is fine.
yeah.
So I don't
So
know.
because of that, I decided I made an executive decision on my socks. So I went down to a 2 millimeter needle and I added 4 stitches.
Okay, that is the craziest thing. See, my immediate reaction, did you hear that? I swear, I'm like, I had this mental block in my head about knitting on a 2 millimeter. This is 2.25. Like
Yeah,
really
like what is a quarter of a millimeter? Seriously, people,
nothing.
come on.
But I know, but it's like in that immediate reaction, you said you went to a two, and my first thought is like, oh my goodness, no. But this one of the Sock Madness socks they suggested because the stripy one, the last one I did, the brown and yellow one, just because the leg pattern was stretchier, they suggested doing your calf, heel, and toe in a size smaller, which for me was a two.
Yeah.
And I knit that using a 2 millimeter and didn't even notice any difference knitting it. And it's just that, the things you tell yourself in your head, right? That 2 millimeter just seems so small.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got it. I thought I had gotten rid of that, but obviously not. It
Well,
looks
I
good.
really like the fabric I'm getting with this. I like a denser fabric for my socks.
Hmm. Well, they
Um,
definitely wear better, right?
Yeah, and I knit just recently I knit a pair of in the Lion brand. I don't know if you remember, it was one of the last ones I finished, the pink. I think there were pink and blues, stripes, purples, maybe pinks and purples and stuff. And I found like it's a thinner yarn too, and I found that my socks that are finished from it, when I put them
Yeah.
on, I feel like the knitting. You know what I mean? And it's
Oh,
really silly, but you know that where you feel it on the
yes.
bottom of your foot
Well,
because the fabric is so loose.
loose. And that's funny because I know I've heard other people say that, or people say, um, like their family members don't like the socks because they can feel the knitting. And I'm like, I've never felt that. I've heard people say that, but I've never
Yeah.
felt
Almost all of my I don't on most
hmm,
of my socks, but ones that
okay.
are like feel like the fabric is a little looser
Yeah.
gauge. Yeah,
Hmm. Interesting.
I feel it, and these are lovely.
But those are nice. So going down to the two. Okay, well, we'll see when I get mine done.
And you can see my rib there.
We'll maybe I'll be wishing I had gone down. So maybe I should be investing in a 2 millimeter 9-inch needle then.
Just for,
Yeah, just for those thinner. Well,
yeah.
Marg, Marg, I just saw Marg's comment here. Um, I think when we first met you, Marg, it was at Suzanne's shop and she had the bigger store on Warncliffe, right at Knit Stitch for knit night. And I'm pretty sure I remember like we were going around, saying what all we were knitting and you showed your socks. And I'm sure I remember you saying you were knitting on 1.5 and I literally went, oh
Gas.
my gosh, that. is small. Like I
How did those turn out, Marg, by the way? Do you remember how many stitches you had on the needle, like to get a decent sized sock on a 1.5? Like I used to knit doll clothing, like miniature doll clothing on like 1 millimeter, like double zeros and quadruple zeros and with lace weight yarn. But
That's so funny, right?
yeah, I'm not a tight knitter though.
Yeah, I have a friend who likes that the smaller the needle size, the better. And I'm like, no. I would rather go big, knit something on a 20 millimeter needle than a small. But okay, so Jen says she always uses a 2 millimeter.
Yeah, I think lots of people do. I like a tighter gauge sock too. That's probably why I like knitting Croy socks the best because I knit them on a 2.25 and they're a nice dense
Yeah.
fabric. Yeah,
Okay.
but
Well,
yeah,
all right. So the moral of this conversation is that I maybe need to try a 2 millimeter needle because I am a loose knitter.
yeah, I am too. I think you have to go with whatever, like, honestly, like I cast these on and I'm knitting with them and it doesn't feel any different than if I was knitting with a 2.25. Like
No.
I can't even tell the difference. I mean, I
Well,
know the difference, but
and that's what I found when I was doing the heels and toes on the
yeah,
two
it
millimeter.
doesn't feel any different.
No, and once I got past that initial thoughts of like, oh my gosh, I'm knitting on such a tiny needle,
Yeah.
I never even thought about it. So,
Yeah. And
okay.
instead of 64, I'm just doing 68 stitches just to give me whatever little wee bit that I would
Yeah.
lose with the, 1/4 millimeter less.
See, and here, so see, Asa's brought up a good point of just checking your gauge,
Yeah.
right? And what you're getting, because I just always think a rule of thumb, you should have eight stitches, 7 or 8 to an inch. What did I do here? Mucked up a stitch here. But anyways, oh my God. Okay, so Diane, you say 0. So is a 0 a 2 millimeter?
I was just checking. I don't even know what a
Okay,
0 is. I don't have anything here that tells me.
I gotta move this out. I know Jocelyn is such a tight knitter. Holy moly. So Asa said, okay, she gets, if Asa uses a 2.25 millimeter needle and get gauge about 32 stitches, you cast on 60 stitches. And if you're casting on 64, you use a 2 millimeter. Okay.
Yeah. I was really hoping I'd be able to use the Bernat yarn that I had bought on my sock machine, but it's only a 60 pin cylinder. So with the sock machine, you have to go by gauge to get the size you need because you can't adjust how many needles you're using or how many stitches. It's always the same amount of stitches. So if I were to knit them on the sock machine to fit at 60 stitches, it would probably be a looser gauge than what I would like, if that
Got
makes
it.
sense.
Oh, so that's how. So when Jocelyn, I know Jocelyn started the first Sock Madness sock to surprise me. That was so fun. Yeah, don't usually, but when Jocelyn was starting Sock Madness, we tested gauge. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Is that with socks, once you know you've knit a couple pairs of socks and you know if a 2.25 or a 2 or a 2.5, you kind of know what fits you and you know what size needle. But then again, yeah,
I'm
depending
just
on
gonna
the
see
yarn,
what my stitches are here for 1 inch
I'm gonna check. All right,
because I have my handy little seam guide here.
I've got a tape measure right here. Let me check.
1, 2, 3.
All right, so this is a good question. How tight? Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I can see these stitches, you guys. That's let me find a light
So
second.
I'm 8.5 stitches
Okay.
for 1 inch.
So we'll see
So
what
34 stitches. 34 stitches over 4 inches, roughly.
okay, I'm getting 8 stitches to the inch.
Yeah, and I get an 8.5.
Okay.
So
So your socks will end up smaller than mine.
yeah, but I added 4 stitches.
But you did, oh, you did 68?
Yeah, I did 68 instead of
So then,
64.
oh, okay. So then we'll probably end up the same. All right,
Yeah,
interesting.
pretty
Okay.
close.
So what's everybody else trying to get a tape measure and checking their socks? What is
Oh
okay,
yeah,
Mark says
Bar
she's
gets the same as what I'm getting.
getting 8.5. Okay. I'll have to see
So
what everybody else's gauge
my
is.
D Asa's talking about DK socks.
Ooh, yes. Oh, a 3 millimeter or
Am I
3.25.
still glitching really bad?
Um,
Am I
it's
still glitching really bad?
not real bad, just a couple times.
Anybody?
Oh, Jude, what did Jude say? At 2.12 stitches to inch. Whoa, that is tight.
Oh my goodness. On a 2.5. That's on a 2.5 millimeter.
2.5.
And you get 12 stitches per inch. I'm getting 8.5 on a 2 millimeter. So you
Oh,
must be really tight knitter.
yeah, that's a lot of stitches. That's well, those your socks will wear forever. Knit that tight. Ah. Oh, Asa says it's better.
So when I was knitting the, am I glitching again?
Oh, yes. We just jinxed it by saying it was doing better. Okay,
Okay,
well,
so Louise,
yeah. Nope, she froze. Okay, Jude says it's tight but surprisingly stretchy. Well, that's the magic of yarn, isn't it? That you still get that stretch. So, but that's yeah, says we jinxed it. We totally jinxed it, didn't we? Uh-oh, she's still frozen? Well, okay. We'll carry on. Maybe I think Cheryl can probably leave and come back. We'll see how, yeah, she'll probably just pop in here again. Okay, well okay, what else has everybody else checked their gauge lately? That's funny because yeah, I don't think I have checked my gauge on socks in a while. I just always know 2.25 is what I grab. Um, but now I'm interested to try a 2. I can honestly say I have never knit a whole pair of socks on a 2 millimeter needle, and maybe I should. Maybe I should try it and see. Maybe because that's the thing. I always think, you never know until you try it. Because I have knit on a 2.25 all these years and I've been super happy with my socks. But maybe if I tried it on a 2, maybe I'd like them even better. And you don't know until you try. Now I have this urge to run out to a yarn shop this afternoon and see if I can find a 2 millimeter 9-inch needle. I said I wanted to cast on a third sock for this month, so maybe that should be my experiment, is knit it on a 2 and see how I like it. Okay, so I saw Cheryl came back in here and then she's gone again. Okay, let's see. Asa says, I don't think you use longer on 2 millimeter than 2.25. You will not know the difference if you hand. So do you think I should try it too then, Asa? Or are you thinking it wouldn't make that much of a difference? Okay, Cheryl must be having, or maybe she's restarting her computer. Maybe that's what she's just taking a minute. So, okay, let's just keep chatting socks. So what all are you all working on for socks? We are going to draw winners for the lace knitting. So we'll do that in a little bit. We'll let Cheryl get back on here. We'll do that maybe toward just before we wrap up this morning. So what are you guys all knitting? I saw there was lots of pictures in the Facebook group. People were casting on lots of socks. So the thread is open. It's been open for a couple of, well, I don't know. It's been open most of the week. So if you've finished anything, if you have any whips that you started and are finishing, the Ravelry thread is open. So you can start posting away finished socks. Hi, Wanda. Oh, you're getting 8 stitches to an inch on size 1 needle. Okay. So if a 0 is a 2 millimeter, is one is maybe a 2.25? Oh, your hands don't know the difference when you knit with a 2 millimeter. The first time I used a 2 millimeter, I discovered it when I finished the pairs. Oh, so you did it by accident? You thought like you were going to use like a 2.25 or something? That's right. And I know it's a silly thing that I just have this kind of mental block about the 2 millimeter needle. So I think I just need to knit a whole pair and just rewrite that story and get rid of that thought. It is not serving me well. There's nothing wrong with a 2 millimeter needle. Cheryl, you're back.
I made it. I restarted my computer, so
Yeah,
hopefully
that's what we thought. So hopefully will be good from here on out.
now
Well,
I can see how far behind YouTube is from our live because watching it, I'm still not even back yet.
Mhm. Oh, Diane's on a second sock. Alyssa, oh, you're not doing socks this month. Okay, you're doing, oh, Musselburgh, for D&D knitting. Perfect. You know, knit what makes you happy, right? I know we get all excited for April being sock month and then, really not stopping to think that there's maybe some people that just don't like knitting socks,
Yeah, I know,
which
right?
which seems very odd, but that can totally happen. So yeah, if you're one of those people who's, yeah, sock knitting's not your thing, then find something else that you would love to knit. Oh, June is on the heel of her socks, knitting 2 at a time. Nice.
So I'm just reading back what I missed here in the comments. And yeah, Asa, you're right, because that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't even really feel the difference knitting with the 2 millimeter as opposed to the 2 1/4. And I use the same length of needle. Like everything, it just all feels the same. That's funny that you knit a whole pair and didn't even realize.
So yeah, that just confirms it, right? That you really don't know. Now, I know Sam, she cast on for a sock yesterday, no, Thursday. And that was the first thing she's like, whoa, this feels so different from, her cotton, worsted weight cotton for dishcloths and a worsted weight hat. And that you definitely know, if you go from worsted to soft weight,
Absolutely.
you can you definitely know that. So, oh, Asa said sock knitting is her go-to. Yeah, Catherine, that's a really good question. I was thinking about that. Cheryl, do you have your master list there?
So I wrote down flowers with a question mark, and I don't know why, but obviously we must have had a conversation about it at some point.
About like finding, like doing flowers, like as like
I
the
don't know. I
candy
just
knitting?
have flowers with a question mark. Don't remember anything.
Well, you're one step ahead of me because I was thinking about May and I thought, did we even come up with anything? Maybe now would be a good time to have a little chat about May. A flower challenge. Like you could actually knit or crochet flowers to like put on a hat. You could
It could just be anything that have flowers
flowers
in
on it,
it, on
flowers
it,
in the name of the
in
pattern,
the name.
like the pressed flower shawl and hat. And April showers bring May flowers, right?
That might have been where it came from. I don't know. Somebody obviously said something. Good morning, Kara.
That might be a fun challenge, would it be? To find something that had flowers in it? Or I know Sam was talking the other day. She's like, how come you guys haven't done a illusion knitting challenge? I'm like, I don't know. So, oh, Daisy Stitch.
Anything that has a name of anything to do with a flower.
Dude, flower or
Sure,
plant?
Tammy, cross stitch with flowers, absolutely.
Because see, Jude is saying, because she has a plant, one of those amigurumis.
Oh,
See, this could open up possibilities, right? Like you could actually knit a flower. Like we were at the craft show last weekend and there was all kinds of crocheted flowers. Remember that one booth that had the big long stems and then oh,
it definitely would be something different
it would.
from anything we've done, and it can include a lot of different ideas. And it's not just one garment or one type of craft or
Yep, because we could open it. Like I like the idea of like crocheting, you know. Flowers, yes. Could that stretch into like a cactus and crochet a cactus?
if you put a flower on it.
You put a flower on it. Okay. All right, so keep it so it has to have a flower somewhere.
Something to do with flowers.
Okay. All right. Well, I think why don't we do that? Because you could make socks and you could duplicate flowers on something. You could do a
Sure, we
hat.
could.
You could do a hat and duplicate stitch a flower. You could
Or even just some
crochet a flower.
embroidery.
Yeah. This might get our creativeness going here.
Mm,
Oh, okay. Catherine
sounds
says I
like
like.
it's a hit.
All right. This will be really fun to see what everybody comes up with. If they go knitting or crocheting, oh my goodness, maybe I could try crocheting.
You could.
This sounds like I need to come visit Cheryl. Project. I feel like I need some hand holding. I can do one crocheted snowflake pattern using chunky yarn. Um, okay. Hey Mary. Hey Mary, you guys, it's Mary's birthday weekend.
Happy birthday, Mary. I heard that you were doing some singing last night.
You were you watching?
I was for a little bit. Yep.
Mary, were you still on when I sang you happy birthday? Because I can do it again if you missed it.
She can do it again.
Again. Or maybe I should just do it again, just for fun. So what did you do last night? Because you said you were heading out to start your birthday weekend. So what did you do? Out for dinner, out dancing. Oh, Mary, exactly. Embroidered flowers on a sweater. Okay, I like this idea. So however we came up with flowers the last time, that was a brilliant idea. So I think this is so fun. You could do a lot of different techniques with flowers. I'm still kind of thinking like a stranded knitting project. but I like the idea of duplicate stitch. I like the idea of trying to figure out how to crochet a flower. I don't know. That might sound better in my head than the reality of it, but um I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll have to look into that. If anybody knows a quick and easy crocheted flower,
Oh, I could find you some crocheted flowers, no
dude,
problem.
I mean, there must be a bazillion of them.
I probably have some already made.
Okay. Well, oh my gosh, I have got like a million ideas. So I can't get too far ahead because I want to work on
You
socks.
can, we just started socks.
I know, I know. I got to focus on socks. So I'm working on my green socks and I'm working on the foot. So I'm going out. I'm meeting up with some friends this afternoon. We're going to have lunch, go for a walk, and then I think we're just sitting and knitting. And oh, YouTube has a video on knitted flowers. I know.
Oh, it says Louise has a YouTube video of a knitted flower from way
I
back.
did. Oh, did I did. Well, I do have, okay. I do have a flower that I have done on headbands, but I used it for beginner knitters because it's literally 2 rows. You cast on, you cast off kind of thing. You knit and you cast off. Yeah, it's 2 rows. So it is knitted technically, but there's not really um a lot of knitting going on in it. Um, anyways, what was I? What was I say? Oh, but knitting. So I'm going to work on my sock this afternoon. I think this is what I was talking about. So I'm going to take this and try to I just have to work on the foot. So this will be a good take when you're visiting for the afternoon. I'm in a
And
good
this
spot.
is sock too, right?
We could pretend that.
Oh, okay. I don't feel so bad. So we'll just go back to these socks again. Our retreat weekend is in May, the weekend after the long weekend. And I am the very last one to start my socks.
I know, which I have to say makes me a little happy.
Everyone, yeah, but I think you started yours way before. So Marg finished hers long time ago.
Oh, she's so
Alyssa
fast.
just finished hers a week or so ago. Marg, when did you finish yours? A little while ago, right?
Yeah, Alyssa, Mark, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's done but you and I.
Well, yeah. See, now that is sounding more realistic. But at least I wasn't the last one to start.
Well,
But
we'll see who's the last one to finish.
okay, well,
Probably me.
but as you can see back here, my whiteboard is up and you can tell I have some things. Okay, I can't do this. There's
Yeah,
there's things wrote on there. So I can tell you this is not working really in my favor
might want to
all
check.
that well. But
Hmm,
I started my retreat stocks on
oh, it's
January 8th.
birds.
So I bought them for Christmas. So I started them the second week of January because I was going to be right on it, get them cast on. So now's the time to finish them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Asa
Yeah.
says, but you are the quickest sock knitter, Cheryl. I don't know about that, but yeah. If that's all I'm knitting. But I knit that I just started that sock last night, so
Oh,
I
well then, yeah,
think.
you're like zipping along on it. That's
Did
good.
I just start it last? I might have started it the night before I lied. I think I started it Thursday night.
Oh, wow. I mean, still, you've got
I
the
didn't
pieces all done, your toes done.
I didn't do a whole lot of anything last night. My hands were sore and I just wasn't in the mood. And then I did a little stitching. I have a whole bunch of things to show today, so
Do you? Okay, so then we better. I just look at all these ideas about flowers. Kara says sunflower granny squares and make an afghan.
oh yeah.
That would be fun.
I know I
Oh,
love
Mary.
crochet. I love it so much.
Oh, Mary, you had company and going with friends to a yarn store today. Oh,
Yay.
at you having all the
It
fun.
is it is very sunny here today too. All I can see are blue skies.
I know. And it's supposed to warm up this afternoon.
11.
Yeah, be nicer than yesterday. So
It's
that,
going to be 18 here on Tuesday.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
excited.
yeah. Oh, Diane, you crochet tulips, succulents, and cactus. Easy and quick. Crocheted tulips.
That's awesome. You go look on Ravelry for crochet flowers. I bet
I
you'll find a bazillion.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do
Oh,
that. Okay, no, focus on socks, you guys. I'll be crocheting tulips and not
that's
get
right.
socks done. Nope. I'm gonna wait.
Sure,
I'm
you
back.
can use your sock machine. Or can I use my sock machine? I
Use
can, but I haven't.
Oh, you could, yes. You could,
He
you
wants to
could.
stay out in the sun.
Oh, awesome. I have a sock pattern in cables called garden socks. Garden has flowers. I think are we gonna stick really like to it has to have flowers, not deviate?
Flowers.
We're
If
gonna
we're
stick to
picking
flowers.
flowers, it should be flowers.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sorry.
Then it'll be, yeah, then we'll have to get
Well,
really
you'll have to
okay.
look at your pattern, Asa, and see if it actually looks like flowers.
You could
Do
embroider
they
it with
look
silk
like
flowers.
flowers?
You could,
Anyways, want an update on my sweater?
yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Do you want to embroider lazy daisy stitches on to make flowers on it?
Absolutely.
Ah, okay.
So I finally
Wait.
broke down. Look at this. I finally broke down. I had this one poor sad bag has been sitting around since last fall down in my inventory and nobody wanted it. So I'm claiming it for my own.
You should have a knit night bag for your
Well,
son.
you would think. And look at that. My sweater fits in there so awesome.
Perfect sweater bag.
Here, here is my ranunculus.
Let's see it. Oh my gosh. Look. Oh, look at the
I
sleeve.
got one, I got one sleeve done. Full sleeve.
Oh, look at that. Yay.
So these sleeves are knit straight down with no decreases. And when I got to the bottom, it was a little bit too big. So I just did I think I went down to 18 stitches. I did like knit two, then knit two together all the
Yeah.
way around. And it's perfect. So yeah, it's hard to see the
It
light
looks so
sucks,
good.
sorry.
Oh, Tanya. It was Tanya's idea for the flowers.
Oh,
The
was it?
her suggestion, anything to do with flowers. Tanya,
Yeah.
excellent. Excellent
So
thinking.
I'm on my second sleeve.
That's so exciting.
I am hoping for a finish for next week.
Oh my goodness. You said the F word.
I know. I'm holding myself accountable.
All right.
So, yeah.
Love that bag.
My bag?
Yes. I like that a lot.
Pretty. It's like
Yeah.
little snowflakes.
Very nice.
So I
Love.
also, it wasn't that I didn't get hardly any knitting done last week because I don't think I don't know how far I was on my sleeve last time. So I knit a sleeve, obviously, but I got a little detoured knitting something else.
As we do. Get out.
I need a little frog dude. So I have to do his mouth. I'm supposed to do a cast on a row and then just cast it right off again to give him like a
Yeah.
lip
Yeah. Yeah.
and put some wires. I want to block these because they're all like, look at his legs, are all kind of screwy looking.
Okay, he is so cute.
I knitted a frog. So Trish got me this when we went to Hamilton, a little kit.
Oh,
Um, oh, I don't have the Trish, if you're still here, who is this from? All I can think of all the time is Jason, because that was the one guy's name. Anyway, it was a mini skein and it had all three balls or all three yarns just like skeined together. So this is a DK for the belly, and then the fingering and the mohair held together for the rest of the body and legs.
oh my goodness.
And I knit them on a 3. And this pattern is called Frog. Just called Frog.
Little frog.
Everybody has seen this, I'm pretty sure, by Claire Garland, aka Dot Pebbles. And you can, I mean, she's got an Instagram, and that's where I first saw them because,
Yeah,
it's
it
adorable.
is super
She
cute.
puts little sweaters on them. And anyway, oh, is there a pattern? Can you buy a pattern for the sweater? My frog might need a sweater. We'll see. I want to make a whole bunch more of these. I knit this all in one evening except for one leg.
Really.
Like the body is knit starting at the butt and you knit up to here and then you change yarns. You have 3 stitches, you change yarns and then you knit the body and then the whole thing just gets sewn together.
Oh my
And then you
goodness.
just pick up and knit a leg and they're done in I-cord. And then these little silly toes. Look at those.
See, I love that makes me so happy to see that, but I don't want to knit one, but I love seeing them. Oh, Trisha's saying Piper's knits.
That's right. Thank you.
Oh, Diane, I keep forgetting I bought the frog and the frog sweater pattern. Oh, well,
Yes, Diane, do it. Maybe I'll have to knit you a yellow frog.
oh, maybe to go.
Maybe I will. We'll see. Anyway, that
They
was
they
my
are.
little sidetrack this week.
That's so cute. What is Diane saying? She's saying, Cheryl, I bought that pattern and yarn to make that sweater that I shared with you with the very long ribbing at the bottom. It's
Yeah,
called,
that's similar to the sweater that I made.
okay, by November Knits. It's DK and mohair. Nice. So you guys will have matching sweaters. Super fun, Diane.
Gotta get all his legs in here together.
I think Diane, I think so yeah, Diane said she bought the frog and sweater pattern, so she said she's on it. So I have a feeling she's gonna be casting this guy on tonight.
Yeah,
That's
DK and
Mary.
mohair. That'll be so nice.
So you know how like everybody is loving the emotional support chicken. So
Yeah, I have
Mary,
that pattern too. It might be next.
yeah, Mary's asking, is he an emotional frog?
An emotional frog, maybe.
That's for it. Well, he definitely makes you smile when you see him.
I
So
know he's cute, eh? Did you see
yeah.
my frog first one?
You know what I think you should do, Cheryl?
Ribbit,
Like
ribbit.
like the like you should just like move him around the house.
Yeah,
Just have him like poking, like sitting in a coffee mug in the cupboard or,
he's sitting on the keyboard of my laptop right now,
yeah,
right in front of me.
that's so fun.
So, yeah,
And what else have you? So your sweater, your frog.
started a pair of socks.
I got this. I pulled
So
out.
they're,
Oh, this,
yay.
this has been sitting around for a while. I have no idea when I started it. I'm sure this is Life in the Long Grass.
Yep.
So this, yeah, I don't know. There's a cuff. So that
There you
may be
got another
fun.
pair that you can get going on after you finish the one you're knitting.
That's right.
And you'll have a spare 9-inch that you can put onto that sock.
That's right. Yeah. So so those are my two socks that I'm gonna work on.
Good. So I didn't do very much stitching at all this week because, I made a frog and I did a sleeve and started a sock. So, but I did like do 3 little motifs. So it is coming. Oh, I gotta let the dog in. Hold on.
Okay. Diane, so I think you posted a picture of Henrietta, and she sits on my pots and pans shelf. I put a link for a crocheted version too. Yes, I saw that because Nikki won a pattern from last month's challenge. And so she decided on the emotional support chicken. And when I pulled it up in Ravelry, I'm like, why is there two? There's a knit and there's a crochet version. So, Diane, you've got Henrietta. Nice. Oh, Mary, you love the little monster we knit a couple of years ago. He makes me smile. That's so fun.
Anyway,
Yeah. So you did do a bit of stitching?
I did, but I did something else to do with stitching this week.
Oh. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so exciting. I know what this
Are you
is.
ready?
Yes.
Ta-da! I fully finished 2 pieces.
That is amazing.
So I don't know if you guys remember when I did this. I think did I do this one last year? This is called Rejoice Evermore. I cannot remember who the designer is, but I love this piece so much.
It's beautiful.
So I went to Alyssa and I went and ordered frames, got frames for some pieces, and I ordered these and I did them myself.
It looks
So
amazing.
there's my beautiful piece, all laced.
Oh, wow.
I can tell you this takes like 3 hours to do.
So now that you've done it yourself, well, you think it'll be easier next time, or you know what you're doing for next time, or is it worth it to have it done and pay for it?
Oh no, it's all about whether you want to take the time to do it or not.
Right.
Because this is the second piece I did. So I finished that one.
Yeah, look at all these stunning,
Excuse me.
wow, talented.
This is the first one I did. This
Oh,
was my learning experience. This one is Winter Quaker. Oh, help if it was the right side up. There. My little cardinals were all upside down. I think I finished this one early last year too. I can't
that
remember.
is so beautiful too.
And there you can see the lacing.
Wow.
It was a learning curve. It's just very time consuming. I have learned since a couple of tips
Mhm.
on some different ways to manage your thread when you're pulling it through because you can see all the little knots here. So I had to learn how to do a weaver's knot to connect threads as I go,
Right.
which
Mm,
is fine. But on the bigger piece, I'd like go back and forth like 4 times and have to get a new piece of thread because you're taking out 2 yards of thread at a time.
right.
Try not to tangle it. I did learn though that there is a way to do it with leaving the yarn or the thread attached to the spool still as you thread through and you just keep pulling it through and through. So I may try that because I have one more piece to do.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And
These
it's
two
fun
do
to
not
learn.
have glass, but I think I'm going to get glass for them. I've decided.
Okay. Oh, well done. So now have you figured out where you're going to hang them?
Well, not exactly yet because I'm in the midst of going to be doing some a bunch of renovating and painting. So my bathroom's almost done, but my new vanity is still in the box in the living room. So
Okay, so yeah, the
I have
decorating.
to go buy some new flooring and we got to paint and do the flooring and then I can put in the new vanity. So I haven't bought my flooring yet.
Mm,
So
wow, that
buy
sounds like
flooring, rip out old vanity, put flooring in. It's all a process.
yeah.
And then I have a lot, then I'm going to be painting through my upstairs hallway, down the stairs, and the entire living room, front foyer.
Wow.
And once that's all done, then I'll be finding permanent spots
Kind of
to put
hanging.
things.
Very fun. Well, wonderful. You have been so busy this week. Good
That
job.
was
Good
I
job.
did those on the weekend.
Well, that's amazing. I'm so happy that you got something. You got them framed. That's great.
Yes. And I hung the the red one I actually hung on the wall.
Mm.
There's like a screw sticking out in the hallway,
Ooh,
so I just hung it there.
just
So now
hung
I
it
get to
there.
look at it every time I go up and down the stairs.
Nice. Good. You should enjoy it. Well, we've got to pick some winners here.
Yes, we do.
So let's
We
do
need to pick
that.
winners.
Let's do that from the lace challenge. I see Alyssa says she's doing another pair of lace fingerless mitts.
So we should go to Ravelry and I can share some screen here.
And share your screen.
Forums, groups, Fibre friends. March lace knitting.
We've got, oh, Liz put her socks in. I'm looking in the sock thread. Liz has got her finished socks in there. For
Two posts inside. Okay, so I'm going to the lace knitting thread. It
yes.
shows 30.
Woohoo.
Excuse me. Talk about frogs.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go share screen. Share screen. Oh, you disabled it again.
Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah. I think I have to change it every time. Let me just, oh, hold on. Let me, there you go. You should be good.
Dun, dun, dun.
I always forget I have to change that. All right, so let's see who are our three winners. So as always, you can pick whatever pattern you've been eyeing up on Ravelry. Send me a message in Ravelry and I will gift you the pattern. So, oh, look at that, a lace doily.
Okay, so I don't know what everybody else can see because right now I can't see my message. I can't see comments.
So yeah, we see Sally's doily.
So do you see my whole,
Yeah,
you
we
know
see
what?
like you can see like you've got your Etsy shop open and I can see your tabs that
So
are up.
you can see my whole desktop.
Not your
Okay.
desktop, just well, I mean, yeah, I suppose yes.
I'm looking on my phone to see what everybody can see.
Yeah,
All right. Just so I know what I'm showing you.
I know, right? Then you get a little nervous. It's like, ooh, what's that? What can everybody really see?
Well, that's funny. So you can see Louise. Oh, now you can see me when I talk. Oh, cool. All right. Um, oh, look at all these fun things. So do we want to go ahead and do um and draw?
Sure.
And then we can look at who the winners are. So, oh,
Okay.
33.
Washcloths. Oh, look how cool.
So 2 to 33, is that where we're going?
Yeah. You guys,
Um,
there's some great projects in there.
all right. Hopefully I'm not making everybody sick.
Jen, those yellow socks are amazing.
All right. Let's pick the first one here.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Google. Give me a number between 2 and 33. 24.
24.
Not making everybody sick. Oh, there really is a lag. 24. Is that on the second page?
Probably, yeah, I would think so.
Number
Oh,
24. Ta-da!
look at that baby dress with lace.
And who is this? I now our. Shouldn't it tell
Got
you
it?
the name here?
Only if they put it in.
Oh, okay.
So, well, congratulations. I can't remember who this is. Um, fantastic. Isn't that super cute?
That is adorable.
I love that.
We we Susan. That would be the name of the pattern there.
I'm thinking,
So if I
oh,
oh
cute.
there.
Oh, We Susan by
Tega Hilliard.
Hilliard. Mary
Nice.
Beth and Baby Fat. Yeah, that's super cute. I like that.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So whoever you are, I now our. Give Louise a little message and you can tell her what pattern that you want
Mm,
to um, get as your prize. All right, should we do another one?
yes, we should.
Okay, Google, give me a random number between 2 and 33.
31.
31. Dun, da, dun, da, da. 31.
Oh, that's Elena.
Elena,
A nice
congratulations. A lace scarf. Looks pretty short in its unblocked state, but I'm currently blocking it and it's around 1.5 meters. Wow, that really stretches out, doesn't it?
wow. Sunset scarf.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
I love that yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's, yeah, of course, from the blue brick.
Ah,
Lovely,
lovely.
lovely, lovely. All
Okay.
right, one more.
All right.
Okay, Google, give me a random number between 2 and 33.
14.
14.
All right.
Go back to page 1. Da, 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 da.
At least we get to
13.
see.
Who is Buckaroo?
Oh,
Those look like some.
fish lips kissed water drop socks. But they look fun. Sock therapist. Fish lips kiss. Fish lips
Oh,
kiss.
look how different they look in the pictures. Nitpicks Felici yarn. And
Nice.
oh, there you go.
All
That
right.
is a very pretty lace pattern.
It is lovely, isn't it? I like that a lot. Oh, so fun. You guys, I love that we get to scroll through and see all of the projects.
So, and who is this person?
Buckaroo? Was it Buckaroo? Buckaroo.
Buckaroo. Ooh, from Australia.
Oh, wonderful. I can't remember who it is, but I'm pretty sure that they have won in the past as well. So that
Very
is
nice.
fun.
Very
Well,
nice.
everybody, you guys all did so great with your projects. So many fun things.
Yay.
Wonderful to see. Lovely. All right. Ooh.
Ta-da.
Right. Oh yes, dude, the little dress for Scarlett. Oh, Asa, oh, that designer has lots of cute baby and toddler things. Have you knit from her patterns before? Oh, Mark's had to go.
I lost my comments. Where'd they go? Oh no.
I do you have the YouTube tab?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, you lost your comments. Well,
Well, because I left the
okay.
page and came back. So let's go
Yeah.
back. We'll
Oh
see.
my gosh.
No, I found them again.
Oh, Asa, you've test knit for her. How fun. That's so amazing. Oh, all right. Well, you guys, that's so good. Now I'm so excited about the socks and what all sock projects you guys are all going to finish. So Liz has started us off with her first pair in the Ravelry thread for this month. Very fun. So I'm sure there'll be tons more just coming in over the next week as people are finishing up things. I'm just going to work away on this round and round and round and see how far I get for next Saturday. I want to jinx myself, but it would be nice to have sock 2 cast on. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, I'm just happy that mine are cast on.
Yeah. Well, now I know you'll just zip through it.
And I cast them on the first week of the challenge. So,
We'll see how long it takes.
I
All right, everybody. Well, anything else to show, Cheryl? Or we covered everything?
think I got everything.
We're all good? All right. Good, good, good. Okay, well, we're a little bit past 10 o'clock, so I guess we should wrap it up. Everybody get on with their Saturday. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy sock knitting. And I'm going to try not to get distracted by the thought of flower knitting and focus.
Flowers. We got a whole month,
I
Louise.
know. I got a whole month to plan what I'm going to do for Fibre projects. All
Yeah.
right. Super good.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Well, have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine if the sun is shining for you. I'm hoping it's warmed up and I hope it looks warmer than it was yesterday.
Oh, I just had to. So in 2 weeks, we won't be here because I'm away for a retreat.
Okay.
And when is it you're going away? Is that next weekend or
No, the last weekend in
the
April.
last weekend? Okay.
I was gonna say, do we want to record something
For
like
in 2 weeks?
for in 2 weeks when you're going to Stitch North?
We'll see. We'll see how
Make it work?
time
Okay, so
works
we'll
out.
we'll let you guys know then. Yeah, we may just miss that Saturday if it doesn't work for us to record something. If we can record, we can just put something up Saturday morning. So, but next Saturday we'll be here live. And then
Absolutely.
we'll go, yeah. And I mean, it's getting to be that time of year, right? Into summer and people have holidays plans. So we'll
Yeah.
see what we can do around all that. Okay, good stuff. All right, everybody, we'll see you all next week.
Get prior. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.